welcome back to Let's Play Suikoden. This is your host, Hawk. Now, on the last episode, we attacked the floating fortress of Salazare, or however you pronounce it, and we defeated Lady Sonia, and then we took her prisoner. So, let's head on into our castle, and let's go down into the basement, because if you'll remember, viewers, we had a little jail cell down there. So we get a cool little dialogue here. What is Cleo doing here? She's protecting us, of course. Oh, she was always by his side. Oh! Now see, if you didn't go into Sonia's house in the beginning of the game and you just instead went upstairs, well, you wouldn't have known that she and Teo were together until just now. But, well, I took you guys into that house just to go talk to her, and, well, you got a cool little piece of dialogue, and now the game seems to make a little more sense, doesn't it? That's why it's always important to take a tour of the town and talk to random townsfolk, viewers, because the game makes more sense like that. I know it's annoying, but, well, I enjoy it. At first, I used to hate it, but now I really enjoy talking to random townsfolk. And now I enjoy talking to you while I enjoy talking to random townsfolk. Alright, well, Cleo kind of disappeared into the wall there, so let's go talk to Sonia ourselves. Yeah, don't worry. Off with her head. Now, if you choose, I have no business with you, well, then you'll kill her, so you'll have to talk to her here. So that we don't end up killing her. If you choose, you have a point there, well, you'll kill her, so choose, I don't mind. After all, she was almost your mom. So, well, don't kill her, I suppose. Alright, cool. Now we got Sonia, which means which means viewers, she is the 108th character, so congratulations, you've gotten all 108 characters, and we are about to see the best ending in the game. But before we do all that, we've got full pockets. So let's empty said pockets. Empty these pockets. Anything good? Nah. I've already got a bunch of blue dragon urns. I'll probably just sell that one off. Cape Darkness, don't need it. Dragon armor, don't need it. Blue dragon urn, don't need it. Don't need it, don't need it. A lot of stuff we don't need, viewers. Alright. We don't need the needle and... Alright, cool, we're done. Alright, now let's go ahead and head on over here and see if we can replace some of that medicine that we used in the last place. Because, well, 2 boss fights in a row probably depleted you of your medicine stock, so go ahead and restock. Alright, I think that should do it. And, let's see. Head on over this way, because I think it's imperative that we heal up and then save. This is a really good place to save, so make sure you save here, viewers. Alright. I'm not going to tell you why you need to save here, I'm just telling you that the game is coming to an end, so just be in everybody's best interest to go ahead and save. When you're done with all that, go ahead and talk to the rock, and let's see, go ahead and get rid of that Flowing Rune of Thunder rune. Now, if you want to put the Flowing Rune on somebody like Tengar per se, and make her a healer instead, well, that's totally cool. If you feel like you need some extra healing and you don't want to use, medicines, you can put the Flowing Rune on her, and that'll work out just fine. So just another thing to keep in mind. But for me, personally, I like to put Mega Medicine on everybody, make everybody healer. Because, the medicine in this game, especially the Mega Medicine, healing 500, does just about as much as any kind of magic could do in this game. So, well, I think that's the best way to go. Plus, if you put a rune on Tengar, she's super powerful with it. So, well, there you are. Totally up to you, though. Alright, and let's go ahead and head in here and talk to Matthew. pronounce that with a straight face, viewers? Like, can you, like, say that, like, 3 times fast with, like, a straight face? I don't think so. Salazar, I think is how it's pronounced. Oh. Well, then have him stay here and we'll go fight the battle. But I must! You sound like a little child, Matthew. Alright, now if you choose let's wait and see what happens, that's, well, you can pause the game that and do whatever, but I'm ready to go, so march to the capital. Now when you choose march to the capital, that's, well, that's how you know this is where the best ending comes into play, so, you know, so we're basically ready to beat the game when we choose that. So if you're not ready to beat the game just yet, well, don't choose march. And, I also told you about that, like that rune piece little cheat, so I have attached a video here at the end, so, and also in the notes, to check that little question mark, and, so if you want to do anything with those rune pieces, you can do a little cheat. And, I'll go ahead and shut up now and let you enjoy this, this ending here. Victory! Hey guys, I'm back. Alright, so, well, that was the ending that you were aiming for. So if you didn't get all 108 characters, well, Gremio would still be dead, and I'd still be happy about it. But well, Gremio's back to life. But the good news is, viewers, he doesn't have hardly any more lines left in this game, and you're not forced to use him. So, well, good news, right? Yeah. So, well, I'm happy about that. So, you know, before you were kind of forced to use him in junk, but, well, now you're not. We get to see all the little factions within our army kind of get ready to go, and the kobolds spin around there. All right, and then there was 2. So, this is this right here is going to be your last chance to do whatever you want to do. So I guess I'll just use the elevator. So like I said earlier, I said it a little bit earlier, but I just kind of said it a little quick. If you want to do the rune piece cheat, I'm going to put it in the little notes, and go ahead and check the little question mark in the top right hand corner there. So if you want to do that, the rune piece cheat to boost your stats, I'm going to post a short 3-minute video and show you how to do that. But, well, I don't feel it's totally necessary, so I'm not going to do it. But if you feel like you want to just go ahead and just break the game, then by all means go ahead and do it. But I am ready to go attack the capital. So let's talk to Matthew here. He's waiting for our orders. And our orders are, all right, let's go. And we do our final military battle, which I don't really think it's that difficult, to be honest with you, even though, well, it appears they've got a lot of monsters on their side. As Yuber cracks up. Oh, geez, 100,000 troops. Jeez, how are we gonna take them all out? Well, I'm guessing some of the monsters are kind of stupid, so maybe, well, it's really just like half. So it's like 50,000 versus like 20,000. I think that's what we have. Yeah, that is quite a lot of soldiers. Yeah, Wendy's got that Conjurer's rune as well. You know, why is it that Wendy gets to have multiple runes and then like, well, Crowley's got like 100 runes in him apparently. So, well, why can't we have multiple runes? Well, if you want multiple runes, viewers, you get to play Suikoden 2. So, well, there you are. Suikoden 2, I think the rune system is, well, really good. I'm not going to tell you about it now. I'll tell you about it when I walk you through Suikoden 2, but, well, just keep in mind that you can have multiple runes on one character, and it's really nice. The Soul Eater, of course! She says we must never use it, but, you know, like, I use it on just about every boss fight, so... Oops. Sorry. Oh, Joshua's here. That's right, Joshua also has a true rune. We forgot about that, viewers. There are a few other characters in our army that have true runes, but, well, it isn't made known until a later Suikoden. So you won't know now. You might know in Suikoden 2, 3, 4, or 5. So, well, just something to keep in mind. So it's not like we and Joshua are the only 2 characters with a true rune. I mean, there are some others in the army. I think there's like 6-ish. But, well, I don't want to spoil any of the other games for you, so I'll just leave it at that. Alright, now it's time for the last battle. Oh, I thought we had 20,000. Sorry, we have almost 19,000. Well, scum? Don't call me scum. I don't know. I just feel like if somebody says you scum, like I just don't think it's like really that strong of an insult. You know, I feel like there's worse. But anyway, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and start with dragons because I don't think they're gonna bow us in the very beginning. That's just my guess. I may be wrong, but I think they're not going to. And I thought correctly. Because usually it's either a charge or a magic in the beginning, and it's more often than not a charge. So. Alright, let's go and use some ninjas. Mr. Kage. Please tell us what the enemy is going to do. Bow attack. Alright, well, it's a good thing we use dragons first instead of second. So if they're going to be doing bow, we're going to charge with the old max here. Unfortunately, with the charge, you're always going to lose some of your Omni numbers. That's just the way it is. But, well, you usually take out double what you lose, so not that big of a deal. Alright, well, let's see if we can get some of them to turn traitor. This is the last chance we have, viewers. I really hope it works. I really want to show you what it looks like when we get, when we succeed. Yes! It's a big success! Yes! Finally, it worked! Alright, so, well, that's what happens. You just get some you get some traitors, and they join your army. Alright, well, I'm glad I got to show that to you. Cool. And I'll be totally honest with you, viewers. The last 3 times I've played this game, well, for leisure, yeah, I didn't get it to succeed even once. So, well, pretty lucky today, and I'm happy about it. Alright, they're going to charge, so the 100 runes within me. Oh, may the 100 runes within me. ... Do what? Doesn't matter. 5,000, that's pretty nice. Crowley's pretty strong. If Crowley was like a long-range character, oh man, I'd say bye to Tingar in a hurry. Just put Crowley in. Short-range magicians, just... It's not my bag, baby. I should have said that in the Austin Powers accent. That's not my bag, baby. And viewers, just so you know, like when I am like with my friends or whatever, I actually do say that's not my bag, baby. Like I'm not just doing it just for the YouTube thing. I actually do say that. And I also say let's make like a tree and get out of here. I say that pretty often, so. Alright, well, we only lost like 400 soldiers, so that's pretty cool. That was our last military battle, viewers. I hope you enjoyed. Tisk. Tisk, tisk. Huh, well, and Yuber moves on, because Yuber's not human, so he doesn't have to care. Oh, and now these guys show up. They couldn't have showed up before. Oh, who's this? Hanzo. From Rokaku. Yeah, he's a ninja. And Kasumi's all surprised. Yeah, ninjas always have to keep things secret. No biggie. I suppose she understands. And what did you do? You guys haven't done anything for us this game. Warriors Village, indeed. The worst warriors ever. You couldn't kill the vampire, so we had to do it. You didn't kill Yuber, we did it. Ugh. Yeah, all that guy does is tell stories. She doesn't fight at all. Alright, well, we're here in Gregminster. Alright. Yes, very different circumstances. And the music's even changed. It's not, well, the music's still the same, but now it's kind of all, like, faded out. Yeah, so, the reason why I was using Flick and Victor, I almost said Flickter. The reason why I've been using those two throughout the game is because, well, for the last fight, you are forced to use them. So, while there are some characters who I like a lot more than both of them, and characters who are a lot stronger, as I've been using, well, you're forced to use them. So that's why I've been using them. Alright, so, now you're probably looking at my party, and you're thinking, Hawk, you idiot! What are you doing? You have 4 short-range characters in your party. And I can understand why you're mad. I get it. But first, let me show you something. I want to show you the formation, and then, well, maybe you'll understand a little bit better. So don't get mad at me just yet, viewers. Or, you know, get mad at me all you want. Alright, well, those two are gone. Let's do our formation. Now, Valeria stays in the back, along with Tyr and Tingar. Valeria is in the back. Why is she in the back, do you ask? Well, because she doesn't have as much defense as Ronnie, so I want Ronnie in the front. And because, well, she can just use her rune. She doesn't have to attack, and her rune is a lot more stronger than her attack is, so, well, just leave her in the back and she'll just keep falconing, ruining it up. Falcon ruining it up, I think that's, yeah. You can't just make a verb out of anything, viewers, although I have a terrible command of the English language, so, well, sorry. Yes, Skoltingham Rheinbach III. That name appears quite a bit throughout the Suikoden series, viewers. So this is not the only game you'll see it. And I'm not going to tell you which Suikoden, but there is a Suikoden which you can actually recruit the original Skoltingham Rheinbach. So, well, something to look forward to, I suppose. Yeah, and all the games don't take place in chronological order. Suikoden 1, 2, and 3 do, but 4 actually takes place before number 1. So, well, there you are. Alright. And we gotta fight old Aingeed or Eingeid or whatever you want to pronounce his name as. So, I do want to show you something cool. I want to use Flick's level 4 magic, and I also want to use Tengar's level 4 magic at the same time. Now, I'm only going to do it now. I'm not going to do it on the last boss fight, but I just want to show you what it's about. So, well, after Judgment. Okay, yeah, then you get a combination of fire and lightning. You can also use level 4, if you use 2 level 4s at the same time, you know, for like, well, any other runes, it'll do a cool combination. But, in my opinion, well, it doesn't work well on the last boss because, well, it's hard to explain without spoiling it because I'm going to do it in the next episode, but, well, let's just say that it's immune to certain elements. So, yeah, it won't really be beneficial or useful to you on the last fight, so I figured I'd go ahead and show it to you now. And Flick didn't have level 4 magic until just but, yeah, on the last boss I won't be using those combinations. Right, so, for example, if Flick uses his level 4 magic spell, I won't use Tengar's at the same time. I'll use her level 3 spell. Then when Flick exhausts his MP, then I'll go back to Tengar using her level 4 spell. That will prevent, well, I guess some element immunities. Okay, I think this guy's just about done. I think he's got a whole lot more going on for him. He's not really a challenge, especially not with the runes that we have in this party. The runes in this party are just amazing. If you weren't forced to use Flick, and you could, well, what I would do is, I would actually put Valeria back in the front, then put Kasumi in the back. That would be, oh man, just the amount of damage you'd be doing every turn is just, oh, phenomenal. This party is about as OP as it gets. If you were able to take out either Flick or Victor, you'd get a little bit stronger. But, well, we don't have that luxury. The game has to be a little bit challenging. Alright, and Mr. I can't pronounce your name, Aingeed, you are done. You should have just got out of our way when you had the chance, buddy. Because now you look like an idiot. Well, basically, when he says, I shall go ahead, it means like osaki ni, that's the Japanese part of it, or the Japanese translation of it. It basically means like, I'm dying first. Sorry I didn't wait for you. Or, sorry we didn't go at the same time. I'll go on ahead is kind of a bad translation, but what are you going to do? Alright, so it automatically takes you around his dead body, but we just used all of our runes and junk. So, well, like, how are we going to fight the last boss? Well, that's a good question, viewers, because, well, we're going to go rest up at the inn. So let's go back to Mary's Inn, or Marie, or Marie, I don't know how you're pronouncing it, but let's... Oh no, it's locked! Bummer! Alright, yeah, so if you want to heal, unfortunately, you have to go all the way back to your castle and heal up at Marie's Inn there. Alright, so blinking mirror it up. Alrighty, and let's go rest up at the inn. Alright guys, so on the next episode will be a 2-part episode because it's pretty long, and it's going to be the final boss. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.